touch me? Do you feel my heart beating faster? Every time you kiss me.
YouTube, we're back. What's up, man? How y'all doing today? I'm your host, Justice Shepherd, and welcome to another episode of Talented Ones. And here today, we have what I love. You know, y'all know I love music. Y'all know I love singing. Y'all know, rap music is cool with me, but when you get to the vibes and the chill moments, that's just my favorite. I got to do my whole spiel. You know what I'm saying? So right here, we got none other than I'm gonna do it like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
No, let's give a warm round of applause. Even though no one's here to clap, I'll clap myself. To Peyton, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really great.
That's good.
Feeling good.
That's good. That's good. So, first thing I'm gonna ask you, just a general question. I gotta ask everyone that makes music. What got you into the music?
Really just like my family, I'd say, like just on my dad's side of the family, they're like most of them are musicians, some still active and some aren't, but they still have that knowledge.
Right.
And on my mom's side of the family, they loved music, and just with both of those, having both of those family like around me, I was exposed to like so much, and so I just naturally loved the music, and I would say like that definitely was the start of everything. And being around my dad's side of the family, since they were all musicians, like they could see that I had like a natural like affinity. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah. For like music and stuff, and so they specifically my grandma, she really got me involved in a lot of things.
Grandma
and
knows best.
Yeah, and like it wasn't on any like forceful type of thing. It just, I was down for it. She's like, you should do this, or she just like introduced me to some things. I'm like, yes, I love this,
Right.
And I mean, when it comes to like, because I sing, and I also play two instruments. I play a piano and violin, so I was just introduced to like a lot of things, and I just naturally loved it. So I started very young.
That's dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's dope, especially the fact that you play two instruments. I tried violin. I couldn't. I think I'm too big. Like I tried to put the thing under my chin.
It don't have anything to do with. I feel like maybe it's just not your thing. Like.
I'll stick to talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stick to talking. And so
everyone has a role.
Amen. Hallelujah. So another question that I've been thinking about since I've been driving up here is just, what is your like creative process like for making music? Like when you're like just sitting down, in your room, maybe a studio, whichever, either or, you just have your pen, you just have a beat. What is like the creative process you like to have?
It honestly changes like as I continue to move forward in my life, because I just think about music in general as like me, like it's just very much a part of my life and how I'm progressing and changing and discovering new things. Like, so it's like I feel that's the same way when it comes to my music. So, sometimes I do something one way, and then I try another, or I just like do all those things and try to incorporate all those things. So, but I would say for the most part, just being who I am, like I like being alone.
Right.
And I just, I like doing stuff, but I just really enjoy my time, and I think that's obviously because, I'm an only child, so I think that probably comes from that.
Really?
Yeah, are you one too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that vibe, but yeah. So I like to, sometimes it can be hard collaborating with other artists, because I do like to, creating music is very intimate to me. So sometimes I might meet with the artist and chop it up with them or something,
right,
and we'll kind of talk about the music, but it's not all the time that we'll make music then and there. I might just we might kind of come up with a concept, or they may have some things, and then I'll take it home, and then I'll just bust it out, you know, and they're like, you know, damn, you know, but yeah, so sometimes it's like that. Sometimes I, you know, because, you know, since I started, you know, putting music out there and like being serious about making my own music, I was co-producing a lot, but now I'm getting to a point where I'm trying to do it on my own. So, you know, I'll bust it out at my house or something like that. It's sort of like bust it out. Okay.
Nah, for sure. I get what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
So it just depends, and you know, it's been a minute since I've like, I've done a thing where I'm just like writing and, you know, no music or anything, you know, because a lot of the times, as of recently, I've just been, I either play chords or, you know, someone will send me something.
Right.
But, you know, you know, different periods in my life.
Yeah, so like as you grow.
Different changes.
Yes, like as you grow, or just different moods, different settings you in. That'll be like more of your setting to your cultures. Like some days I want to be around people, some days I don't. Some days I want to put the pen to the pad. Some days I just want to vibe and catch a feeling with the music. So now we're at the part of the show where I got to ask this question that I ask normally everybody on the show. So, you know, with all the successes that you've had so far, the mentions on Insecure and everything, just your music getting out there like crazy, I ask everybody about their journey and their destination. So for you personally, how do you feel? Do you feel like, you know, I like the process and I like the journey to get to where I'm going, or it's like, you know, I just don't really care about the journey, you know, I just need to get to that destination? Which one is like your thing?
I mean, I'm in no rush specifically. I mean, I've always had a passion for music, so it's not like a get rich quick scheme or anything like that.
Right.
So I enjoy music regardless. I mean, I feel like once you start thinking about it like so much on the business aspect, like then it's no longer fun anymore. And I know, like, I've loved music since I was a kid, so you know, I feel like I'm always gonna have that love for it. So I enjoy the journey that I've taken. Like, honestly, I've enjoyed like every aspect of my life, because my life has always been centered around music. So I'm very blessed and fortunate that I had all the teachings that I had and met all the people who have inspired me, or been exposed to certain things that's inspired me, or people who've helped me really like shape my craft and who I am, and all of it has made me who I am today. So and then I would say also, when I you know, alongside that, when I first started putting out things, you know, I had a good start. I mean, the first single I put out, it went over really well, but and of course that inspired me to keep going. But even if I didn't have that initial spark, like it's something I've always wanted to do. Of course, I'm not to say I don't want to make a great living off of it, because I do, but it's because it's all I know how to do and all I want to do. So of course I would want to make a living off of it. So I'm not just, but at the same time I'm not just doing it for like maybe fame, like to be really big and just for people just to know me, you know. I really want to connect with people and maybe inspire. You know, when I first started making music, I would say I still make music for the same reason, but I started just because I wanted to hear different things that I would hear, and like all the in all the sounds that I liked in different genres, and I just wanted to put them together, combine certain ones together, and I knew music always made me feel beautiful and just it connected with everything, and I just wanted to be a part of something so special.
Right.
So, yeah, and I've just been so fortunate, and just I would say it doesn't always happen that way for everyone. Like, people don't always have like a great initial response. Sometimes people don't check you out at all, but you know, I would say if you're always striving to be your best, willing to learn, and just you know, not trying to be like someone else, but just really hone into who you are, like, I feel like you'll be okay.
You're my sweet fantasy. Oh, you.
So at this time, you know what I'm saying, you've said a lot, I've said a lot. It's been a lot of bag talk, a lot of great conversation, a lot of good dialogue, got a good message for the people out there, for like, you know, musicians or just anybody who just has a goal and a dream in mind. So, you know, shout out your social media and where people can find your music at.
Okay, cool. Well, all my social media is just my name, Peyton, Peyton. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I do have a Facebook page, and you can find my music on pretty much all music platforms. Well, yeah, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Tidal, Apple, Pandora, Spotify, all that stuff that everyone uses. So if you just type in Peyton, you'll see me. Yeah.
And so, you know, where you can find me at is at King_JShep on Twitter, Instagram. I follow back sometimes. You can find me at talented_ones on Twitter, at _talented_ones_ on IG. And from that being said, from Vinyl Edge, shout out to Vinyl Edge for letting us use the store. Dope record store in Houston, Texas, if you ever looking for one. You know, from Peyton, from myself, from Dope Content Only, from Major Bag Talk, from great messages, just, you know, motivation, you know, great spirit, great energy, great order.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And, you know, next time, you know, we get to sit down again. Hope to have more great news.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out. Thank you.